Hello, everyone. The 13th Scala here, also known as Scala, and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. We gotta deal with a lot of... June 21st, 11:37 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby Number 3. Phew, that was a close one.
I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air.
Well, I feel like I was pretty close to dying myself. Let nobody else see the guilty verdict I had gotten.
But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you.
I don't know how I felt about that, okay. Thanks. Wait, tricked?
That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right?
Lying? What?
By the way, is the next witness who I think it is?
Yep. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of heart.
Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sis's ghosts will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia?
Yeah.
Do you remember her, Pearlie? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, poor Pearlie's gonna have a whole world of awakening, isn't she? June 21st, 11:34 a.m., District Court, Courtroom Number 2. I was gonna say defendant lobby. This is not a defendant lobby. The court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Oh. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. I was there. Do I not count? All right. Oh, Lotta, I miss doing your voice. Oh, these two are going to get on like oil and water. It's going to suck like a house on fire. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. I didn't exactly have a choice, you know? Yowza. Name and occupation. Jesus, I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self. That's fine. What? That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. Yeah, I agree. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools, says the woman with a whip, and calling the judge a good little boy, all right? Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. No. Let's all be one big happy family, okay? Judgy Wudgykins, you know that ain't happening here. The witness's account. If I'm going to do Lotta's voice, I need another sip of my drink or I'm going to frickin' lose it. My poor throat's going to go. Witness's account. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then, bang, we hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer here broke down the door, and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I'm pretty sure I took a knife out of her hand, but I don't remember. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. All right. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon course. Of course. Excuse me? Reckon course. It's short for you reckon? Of course I did. See? I know what she meant. Ah! Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. Man, are you sure you want to help this bitch? Are you sure? You're sure about that, huh? The moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Let's see here. This here's the picture. Oh. She does have the gun, doesn't she? Wait a minute. Where am I in this picture? You took this photo with me there, but where am I in the photo? And also, that's not where I saw her. I don't remember seeing her over there. I remember seeing her on the right side. Something about this is up. It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. A picture taken at the murder scene. Lotta's photo added to the court record. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I will clear all doubt about Maya through cross-examination. Just watch me. Sorry to do this to you again, Lotta, but you really got to stop testifying against me. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. Okay? Oh, I'm still some negative points from the last one. I thought this might reset. Was it really only those two that went in? What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Ugh. I'm getting this straight for the court record. That's why. Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yeah. Yeah, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room. Hold on. We can't have the defense testifying against its own client. Anyway, well, I'm glad that the judge acknowledges that's a problem. Doesn't stop any of the rest of this, but anyway, folks, only the two of them went into that channeling chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we hear this gunshot. Are we sure that's what it was? Was it really a gunshot? We could have heard anything. It was a loud noise. Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Again, I heard a loud bang. Doesn't guarantee it was a gunshot. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, at least I think it sounded something like a gunshot. Have you not heard a gunshot before? I find that one hard to believe. No, well, then again, it's not America, so that's fair. And why are we here listening to the defense testify? And the world becomes a little bit crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard. From the Gordy incident, right? Now, this is where the story heats up. Mr. Lawyer there broke down the door and we rushed into the room. I'm just going to keep pressing. So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down. Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Von Karma, I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man. He gets bonus point credit for beating down a door. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to have seen. Me too. Me too, Judgy Wudgykins. Me too. Well, the judge is smiling rather openly, so I'll take that as a good sign. And what did you see once you broke in? Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. Are we sure? Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lotta seems awfully confident in her testimony. Press harder. Lotta, please, think back to that day one more time. What you getting at? Remember when you said What you said when we broke into the room? Yeah, because they were on this side of the room. I was murdered. Huh. Lotta, at a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Oh, that's a good point. When you saw the murderer at the time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct? Well, yeah, you see. Order, Miss Hart. You are here to present accurate testimony. She saw what she saw. Somebody, the murderer, waving around a pistol, dressed up like Maya. Yeah, sorry. Good. This shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. She's going to claim it's the Crane channeling technique again. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered? One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. I disagree. I have a key that shows that anyone else could have gotten in. Exactly. Rats, and I'm trapped like one. Again. I swear, other than those two, no one else was in the room. Bet you that one before is where I present the key. Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure I am. But that old witch chased us out of the room, so... Old witch? Did she mean Morgan Fey? But there was no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. There was really no one else in there? Well, what about... behind the folding screen? What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? I didn't. Rick Given. Huh? What in the... Rick Given. You know, you reckon that's a given? Okay, that one's new to me. I took a good look around that room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. What? You got a problem? Reckon given. I mean, I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as reckon given, Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see the problem with the testimony or don't you? Oh, see a problem. All right, reckon given, I do. Just as I thought, there is nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Enough. It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only two people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. Gray, Fey? No. Does she even wear those things on her wrist? Because honestly, I'm not sure of that. I mean, do we see anything to show that maybe there's a person behind it? It looks like there potentially is the shape of an outline behind it. Like a body laying on its side. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I going to do if I just let this go? What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. Well, yeah, I do. If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. That means I save it before I lose all my points again. Is there anything I can present that would prove that's not Maya in this photo? Let me look at the evidence. Maybe the key. Check. No, that's not going to be anything. Anything to prove that that's not Maya in this photo? I mean, is Maya right-handed? Because if she's left-handed, we're suddenly in golden. Anything on her wrist? If I could just see what her wrists look like, I would know, but... I'm going to say that there is, and I'm going to hopefully figure this out on the fly. It's going to be this key. Present evidence? I hope so. Your Honor? Mr. Wright? It is possible that the person in this photo is not the defendant. Oh, what? Do you know what you are proposing? Yeah, that's just plain fool's talk. Thanks, guys. Your show of support was just great. We'll see. Now then, Mr. Wright, please show the court some proof. Prove to the court that this person in the photo is not Maya Fey. Well, yeah, it's where she was standing. I mean, the picture, that wouldn't line up, but... Is it the look of Maya herself? Because that's the only thing I could come up with. Either that or maybe Eenie Meenie herself. Well, let's see how that goes. We'll see. The music stopped, so I got some faith. Here's your proof. Huh? Is there a problem? Oh, no. I just thought I would work on my inflections. Just wondering what an objection with a twist of "you're wrong" sounds like. Mr. Wright, I'm sorry, but I don't follow your logic. Oh, my God. Okay, well... Shoot. Well, I guess that wasn't enough confidence. All right. Let's see what else we got. Can't present anything yet. Not yet. Well, Mr. Wright, nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up on trying to prove this is not Maya Fey. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough. Is this it? Is this all I could do? I think it's quite obvious to the court that the verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you. Totally, 100% impossible. Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? I couldn't protect Maya. The defense? No, I have questions still. The defense? Phoenix. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets. Mia. Oh! She's in Pearlie's body. Oh! I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But Pearls! Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. No, she hasn't. The advantage is still in your hands. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Well, where she was standing, for starters. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Do I? Dr. Gray. Huh. But you told me yesterday. I was murdered. What? Huh. Was that the first photo click or the second? Lotta, at times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. She took 2 photos that day. She took 2 photos. You see, there is one final piece to the puzzle. Mia, question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. She's right. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. Hold on. Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. What? I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Phoenix, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated... It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Oh, your arrogance got you screwed. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that? But, I've got someplace I must go after this. Shut the hell up, you corrupt bitch. All right, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony. Well, heck. What am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us one more time what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Oh, okay, you got it. See, you got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him, but whatever. All right, witness's account part 2. When we broke into the room, all I could do was focus on Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff, but I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take the shot. Okay, you took 2. Nothing sounds different from before. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. But we're going to be saving that for the next time. Because right now, that's all the time that we've got for this episode. I can't believe that Mia's inhabiting Pearls, but whatever. They were both talented, so I'll take the win for it. Anyway, I guess I'll see you guys in the outro. Hey guys, outro. So, up here, algorithm or next part. Down here, what was I thinking? New Pokemon Snap. I only did the main story. I didn't really go around a whole lot, like, after. I did, like, the main story and then, like, that extra bit at the end of the main story. And, like, at the time I was doing photography, and I also pushed my own, like, Redbubble and such. I don't have those anymore, because of how the companies, treated artists, and I have to go back in and, like, re-examine, like, finding a print-on-demand company that doesn't screw over the artists while simultaneously rejects AI constantly would be fantastic. But that's gonna still require a lot more looking and a lot more work. So that's why I haven't gotten quite into it yet. I've looked, but it didn't go super. Anyway, new Pokemon Snap though. I had a lot of fun with it back then, so I'm gonna recommend that one. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode. Just remember to drink your water, eat some food, and take your pills if you haven't yet today. Bye, guys.